I know it's been a long time, but welcome back to the Jason Owens Show, the world's greatest show full of fun stories, horror movies, and a whole bunch of other bullshit that I know you all care about. Today, I'm sorry for not posting. I know I'll be bullshitting, but this is probably going up tonight. And this is off the cuff. But today it's going to be really quick. But I want to talk about a funny story that's actually near and dear to my heart. And I want to talk about the time I lost my virginity. So let's rewind the clock back a million years ago. And I was 17, and I knew that I needed to lose my virginity before I turned 18. So I hit someone up that I knew for a fact I could lose my virginity to. And I remember I had just messed up my leg real bad. So I had this like fucked up leg brace on my leg. Like, fuck, like this ain't gonna work. And then somehow she agreed to it. And it was perfect because my parents were gone and everything was good. And I remember I got her over to the house. It was like around Valentine's Day. And I remember I was like so shook. They had like do some things to get ready, get in the mood. And I remember, I'm not gonna lie, it ain't last too long, obviously. But I remember being like like you know how you just lay there like because I couldn't do much because my leg being messed up. So we do, everything is done, and then I just remember I had to like walk her down the street. So I walk her. Now let me remind you, I'm hobbling like a fucking penguin, right? So I finally get down the street, hug her. I'm like, all right. So as I'm walking. As I'm walking by, limping, buddy of mine from school pulls up, and he goes, "Hey man, you need a ride?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" So I hop in his. He had this like I'm not gonna say his name, but he had this like it was like a truck, but it was like a salmon color. I don't even know how the fuck he did that. I think the paint was just faded. But I remember we're in the truck and I told him what happened because he's like, "Why are you walking?" I was like, "Man," he's, "Oh man," and he looks at me dead ass serious and goes, "Jason, you ever been mudding before?" I'm like, "Yo, like what the fuck is mudding?" So he was like, "Put your seatbelt on." We hit a right to the basketball court, and we're in like where I lived. The basketball court behind that, there was like this field of just gravel and dirt and shit and mud. So we're back there, and I'm like, "What the fuck you about to do?" I'm thinking this nigga gonna pull out a J or something. He was like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Ready for what?" Next thing I know, this nigga, we're in the truck like this, and there's mud and shit flying everywhere, and I shit you not, we both look like fucking Jay-Z and Kanye in the Otis video when they were fucking turning in the car, laughing, having a good ass time, getting ready to fucking die. And I remember for like 5 minutes, there's mud and shit going fucking everywhere. We're laughing and shit. Like, ah. So finally, he stopped. He takes me home. And he's like, "All right, man, I'll see you at school tomorrow." Because it was a school day. And I was like, "All right, man, I'll see you later." And I remember laying in the bed and I'm just like, I'm a man now. And that is how I lost my virginity. Um I just want to take this time also to say, please, if you know any other funny fucking stories, please write me them on my Facebook. Um, or you can DM me on my Instagram, which is super underscore saying underscore Jason on Instagram. And just DM me some shit. And I would love to hear you guys' funny stories. If you give permission, I'll read them off and react to them in real time. So I know this video was super short, but I got to get some shit out there. So um, once again, I love you guys. Thank you for the support. Sorry for the wait.